Whoa! I feel like, are we leaning? Are we on an incline?
I think we might be, but...
Hello, Googans. We're adjusting on the fly. Bear with us. There we go. Frame it up. What up? I know you Googans, your eagle-eyed Googans and viewers of After Drill will notice, as part of my place higher on the totem pole here at 1010XL, than young Drew or Sticks or Gibby, as I am a member of the leadership council here, have the now upgraded chair. Thank you. Thank you. I have a headrest now. I can lean back and just chill. I feel very relaxed now.
This one is...
Drew's got the squeaky chair that will eventually drop down and make him look like he's 3'6".
Yeah.
Before the end of the show.
That'll be fun.
Hi, Googans.
Hello.
We missed you yesterday, Drew. I don't know where you were. You were not with us. I'm not sure what you were doing that could be more important than this, but I'm glad you're back. The elder Hicken filled in. He let everybody know about his disappointment with the Christmas gift-giving exchange. He was very let down.
That's funny.
He was in a depressive state, as he expected some kind of gift bonanza from the Hicken children, and he got none. No. He did not get any kind of gifts of merit from any of the Hicken children. He told me that, and the viewers and listeners of the drill, that you purchased him some kind of straw hat for his walks.
Yep.
He said it was thoughtful. Also said that you pulled, this is a veteran move, I'm proud of you for this. I didn't tell him this when we were talking, but I'm proud of you for this move. Buying the dinner gift card to take the whole family out, which you'll be part of.
That's right.
So really you just bought yourself dinner.
That's right.
You had made it a gift. That's a veteran move of the young gun. That's a young gun vet move.
And the other part about it is when you buy a certain amount on the gift card, they also then give you like another $15 off with the purchase of 2 entrees, which there will be more than 2 entrees because there's more than 2 of us. So it adds like another $15 to the gift card, which I of course let them know. I let them know that as well. Added
value.
Right.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
Oh yeah.
Now you said your sister sort of one-upped you with the personalized.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet.
That's a trump card move.
It looked good.
Now he also informed us that the youngest Hick, the boy King, that apparently, and this has happened to all of us in our youth. When you get cash, or has become more vogue now, gift cards. When you get them, they just immediately start burning just a red hot hole in your pocket. And he informed us of a gift faux pas by the boy King. That
morning of.
He spent his gift card before amassing the entirety of the gifts to make sure he knew what he had. And he found himself in a pickle where he went online with a PSN gift card, downloaded the Madden game, only to find out the young Drew here purchased him the Madden game as a gift. Now he's stuck with a hard copy of the Madden game that he now has to go exchange for something else because he's already paid for and downloaded the Madden game.
And he's already decided that he wants to exchange it for the show. I then let him know MLB The Show. I let him know that MLB The Show 19 does not come out for another 3.5 months.
Oh yeah, you don't want to
and he was like, no, that's fine. Because he originally said I want 18, and I said, well, why would you get 18 when the new one's about to come out?
So you return the Madden now. Well, the value is as much as it's going to be. You get store credit, then you come back by the show. That's the savvy move. I'm not a lazy kid.
I'm basically leaving it up to him.
Yeah, sure.
So
you did your part.
Whatever he wants to do.
You came through.
It's up to him.
You came through like a good big brother. Now, in any way, I'll ask you this, not to dig too deep into your personal life.
Sure.
In any way, was the Madden game purchase marginally self-serving? Do you intend to play it?
I already have it for myself. It's more of then also with PS4 and stuff. For those of you who don't know, you can play each other online and stuff. So anytime maybe I'm in a bad streak or something and I'm in a funk and I need to destroy someone in Madden, I can just send him a party invite. Yeah. I mean, first game was 48-0.
Yeah. I had a similar experience this weekend over Christmas as I took, my family, we rent a cabin. Well, I should say my family. My wife's family rents a cabin. I don't pay for it. I'm here freeloading. But they rent 2 cabins. And the gift from the in-laws, from the parents, to the adult children with grandchildren is 2 kidless nights. The kids stay with the grandparents. Everybody else gets the other cabin.
Wow.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Me being a sedentary type person,
Sure.
and not really an outdoorsman,
Sure.
I pack up a small 19-inch television, and I brought down the NES and Super NES classics to rig up to kick it with my wife and her sister and her husband, and so we rigged up Tecmo Bowl on the Nintendo Classic.
Okay.
And I got my ass absolutely obliterated by this guy. I mean, absolutely.
You didn't know that he was some kind of a closet.
I don't know what it was, man. Yeah. He came in. Of course, I'm trying to remember like the 80s and who's good. And he picks the 49ers. That was a good call.
Yeah.
I ended up picking Cleveland, thinking, I've got like Kozar and Ernest Byron.
Sure.
They were always pretty competitive
teams.
It did not work out. I lost like 44-0.
Oh dear.
It was bad.
No.
But here we are.
As the wives sat there and probably drank wine or something, whatever they did.
Something like that,
yeah.
Or slept or whatever.
Yeah,
I did a lot of that too. Also, this is a sports show, so welcome in.
Sure, yeah.
It's Football Thursday. One more day of activity before the Jaguars season finale in Houston. The big news yesterday, of course, Doug Marrone announcing that Blake Bortles will be the starting quarterback for the finale at Houston, which tells you Doug Marrone's trying to win games. Now, whether he feels like he has to do it to justify his job or whether he's just trying to win games, I don't know.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I've said for probably since the third drive I watched of Cody Kessler that if you want to win football games, put Blake back in. They're both horrible, but Blake is far better. Gives you a far better chance to win.
Yeah. It's not saying a lot, but
it's not saying a lot, but he does. My thing is, I guess at this point, is why now? What made it click to you now 4 games later? Now I'm good. It was such a clear decision that if you wanted to try to win football games to play Bortles, but now all of a sudden it's now we're gonna play. I don't know.
I understand the frustration of some Jaguar fans. I think I share some of it. That at this point it's really now. Now we're going to grind out W's when, it's going to...
Look, here's the other thing, by the way. With Herbert announcing that he's staying, they're in trouble as far as position to get a top-line quarterback. Because, assuming now that Haskins announces, God forbid he decides to go back to school too, then there's nobody. And honestly, you're just better off signing or trading. And you still might be better off doing that, getting a veteran guy for a year or 2 deal, and waiting for your guy. But you better hit on him next year then. But here's the issue. Honestly, after Haskins, because he is the best guy.
It feels like a pretty steep drop.
He is the best guy in the draft. But is Haskins Haskins isn't worth moving up, using all this draft capital to move from where the Jags we'll say right now they're at 9. He's not worth this draft capital to move up to 3 to make sure you get him. So you're in a really crap spot because you beat the Dolphins. Because moving up from 5 to 3 maybe wouldn't have been as bad.
Right.
Or even at 5, you're probably still getting them at 5.
It's a tough spot.
Yeah.
And right now everybody who's QB hungry is going to get a little.
Look,
more,
here's what's going to end up happening.
Desperate.
Haskins is going to end up going no later than the top 3 because he's going to be the only guy, and there's going to be a desperate team who has to have him.
And look, and now you've got teams in the top 3 that are all happy to trade out.
Look at this. He knows what we're doing.
Oh, let's answer this right now. You've got some kind of nerve, Dan Hicken. Some kind of nerve. I don't know who you think you are. I think he butt dialed you.
Oh, he's not even responding. I was going to say I don't hear his voice.
Yeah, he didn't speak. I think Dan Hicken butt dialed us.
All right.
During the after drill.
It's even more disrespectful.
What a horse's ass.
But that's fine.
David writes in, perhaps the decision to play Bortles is in an effort to increase trade value. I don't think Blake has any trade value.
There's no trade value.
No trade value. Nobody's trading for
As a matter of fact, I would caution everyone to think that he's for sure gone.
No.
To really think about where the Jags might be quarterback-wise.
The only trade value Blake has is if it was a deal like what Houston did last year with Brock Osweiler, in which you gave up valuable capital to get rid of the deal. And are you willing to give up your second-round pick to get rid of Blake Bortles' contract? or would you rather just eat the $19 million poison pill next year and be done with it?
I am just saying that at this point, if the move is to go out and sign a veteran, I really wonder, there's got to be a little part of everybody where the thought creeps in, like, is Bortles really gone?
Well, people are wondering that. I still feel like he is. I still feel like there's better options out there in the marketplace. But like you said, if it becomes a position where the Jags are picking 5th to 8th, theoretically, and Haskins now is clearly the in vogue guy because he's the number 1 guy and it's clear cut and there's not a 1B with Justin Herbert now that he's going back to Oregon.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself in a position where maybe you're more inclined to look at a guy who would be a 3-4 year free agency starter like a Nick Foles or a Teddy Bridgewater, which, they're not the sexiest dudes in the world, but the draft options are not spectacular.
Well, here's the other thing now, too, is what would you have to give up to go get a guy like Nick Foles or something? I mean, it's just... the other thing I asked myself about the Bortles situation is, if all you're saving by cutting him is $5 million, and you would say you're probably going to release Kessler, maybe you release Kessler anyways. So, the backup QB you sign... Is Bortles is probably better than the backup quarterback you would sign. If you want to have him as a backup QB,
is this where we're at?
I'm just saying.
I know.
We're talking about, but again, like if it's just to save $5 million.
Wow, what a hard sell, man. After the way 2018 is gone.
Again, I don't want anyone to sit here and think I'm advocating for
but it's just, man, what a tough sell.
This is just like, I mean, that's what we got to talk
about. You run 5 back out there?
Yeah, I mean... I'm not saying for him to start. I'm saying for maybe he stays as a backup. Because, look, he's going to be a backup somewhere. And you got to eat the money regardless. You're saving yourself $5 million.
I'm with you, Tony. I'm not saying Drew's advocating for it. It's just like, to me, it's like poison in my ears.
No, I know.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to think about it. It's terrifying to me.
It's just the thought,
I know.
The fact that they would even go back to him at this point in the year, it's something that just makes me think. That's all.
Oh, I'm sure. And it's, and there's some out there who believe that Dave Caldwell is not 100% toast as well.
Well, that would really be
that the organization as a whole may write off 2018 as a lost season due to injuries, etc., and sort of hit the reset button.
It's just like if you
were
going to do that, then why did you fire Nathaniel Hackett?
Well, there's that.
Which the offense has been worse since letting him go. Granted, we've been playing Kessler, but still.
It's hard to know how much of that is how much that's quarterback play. I don't know. This has gotten really depressing.
It has.
This has gotten really, really depressing.
Says Drew, no. Like, again, I'm just talking here. I don't know.
Yeah. Between a rock and a hard place is correct. That's where the Jags find themselves. The Herbert announcement, coupled with the Dolphins win, was a 2-sided just kick right in the nuts.
Yeah.
Because
it felt like the Jags were in a pretty good spot to land one of the two.
To probably snag a Haskins.
I didn't think there was any way. Honestly, didn't think we were going. I mean, Tannehill won like 12 out of his last 13 home starts. I mean, I did not think we were going to win that football game. And I sure as hell did not think we're going to beat Houston this weekend.
No, because Houston can clinch the South and could. I think, are they still in the mix
for the 2
potentially?
seed?
Yeah. I mean, a lot would have to happen, right?
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, Houston's coming out there to beat the hell out of us Sunday. Who are we kidding?
And they're much better than us.
Houston is coming out to absolutely eviscerate the Jags. Now, that being said, Houston's offensive line is trash, and they give up a lot of sacks. A lot of sacks. So, the big boys up front can eat a little bit, which is great because Calais is having a monster year. And might cement his status as a Pro Bowler, as an alternate, because he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's having a monster year. So the D lineman can eat a little bit against Houston. Remember the last time we played Houston in Jacksonville, Deshaun Watson had to take a bus over because he was so beat up playing behind that offensive line. He's probably going to be sacked about 60 times this season. It's a nightmare season for any quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't care how mobile you are. It's. I'm not saying the Jags can win the game. I mean, I'm sure they can win the game. They've got talent, but I'm not anticipating a Jags.
I'd be shocked if they won the game.
I would anticipate that this is going to end up being a 5.
I was shocked. I was shocked we beat the Dolphins. I would be like 10 times more shocked if we beat the Texans.
Yeah, the Dolphins game was surprising. This would be shocking.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
To say the least. But here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are, playing out the string.
Yeah.
And hey, man, more bowl action tonight. More bowl action this weekend. If you care about the bowls, great. I've watched Outside of my team playing in the prestigious Boca Raton Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
I've watched about 0 minutes of bowl action so far in this bowl season. But if you want to tune in and watch the bowls, more power to you.
Yeah,
I mean, the elder Hicken Dan was in that boat. It's like, well, hey, man, you know, I love football, so if football's on, I'm going to put football on.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Minnesota Georgia Tech last night. I started watching TCU Cal, but it was horrible. So then I'll probably watch Florida Michigan, and I'll obviously watch the playoff games.
Right. Yeah, we're getting to the stage now where the games are attractive and watchable. Not to say that yesterday's weather-delayed first responder bowl wasn't attractive and watchable between BC and Boise, but yeah, feel bad for the 15 people at that game.
Yeah.
They did not get to enjoy that one as it was canceled due to weather.
Yeah, all you need to know about that game and how many people went was Boston College basically saying that everyone would get a full refund, and then they would all get free tickets to any sporting event of their choice with the amount of tickets they purchased for that bowl game. Like you said, so probably about 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Doesn't really hurt.
travels for Boston.
Yeah, doesn't really hurt Boston College at all.
It was an ugly thing. I mean, I heard somebody shooting video in Boise ran out of the field, and my God, the whole stadium looked like literally empty.
Mm.
I mean, there's probably about, like, within the frame of the shot, you can probably see about 4 sections.
Mm.
And I would, as a kind estimate, I would put it at about 200 people I saw in the stands in the shot. It was just gross.
And what a big break, you know, for Florida State boys getting the 60 minutes less of practice time before they probably beat us in September.
Yeah.
That's not a real take, guys.
No,
I'm joking.
It's Wendy wished you a happy belated birthday.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you very much. And yeah, so we're going to keep bowling. Hoping the good guys get Bryce here in the next 2 weeks once the new year passes. And
Seems like he's going to the Dodgers, but we'll see.
I don't know, man. John Heyman said it'd be more likely
Did he?
than L.A.
Huh.
He doesn't say either one is likely.
I'll tell you, I don't keep up on it anymore because the Mets are done and we're not getting
It seems like, I mean, for a moment, it seems like it depends on what Bryce and Scott Boras want. If they want the mega deal, if they want the long mega deal, that's going to be like Philly or the White Sox.
Sure.
Those are the guys willing to pony up the cash and the years. If they want the average value and a shorter deal and a chance to be in a bigger market, then maybe it's Cubs and Dodgers or even maybe the Giants or Yankees can slip in.
If I'm Bryce, I'd probably go take a 3, 4, 5 year deal somewhere, get a ton of money, go to a contender, like the Dodgers or the Cubs, and then I'll reassess after that when a dumb team like the Mets wants to give me another 5-year deal for.
Look, I can see him signing a deal like Hayward signed with the Cubs, where it's like an 8-year deal with like a 3-year out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you can reassess at that point.
Yeah.
And if things are going great, and then you opt in, but if things aren't going great, or the market is just continuing to skyrocket, and you want to get that money, then you've got that option.
Which the market will. It's gonna.
I don't see it right.
Yeah, it's gonna continue to do that. So.
But it seems like these owners just don't want to cut these long deals right now.
They're
I mean,
dumb.
look how long JD Martinez sat.
Again, they're the smart organizations don't do it. They're dumb. They're dumb deals.
They're dumb deals.
I mean, 10 years is such a long
crazy
time.
long deal. And look at the Angels with that deal they gave Pujols. Pujols has produced throughout the 10 years of that deal, and they've done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It's been inconsequential. And it
handcuffs you long term.
I'd be more inclined to be okay with signing a 10-year deal for a guy who's 25, sure. But still, 10 years is just that's a crazy long deal.
Yeah.
It's a crazy long deal.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hot stove. One day it'll heat up. Maybe soon.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Till tomorrow, Jugans. We love you. Bye.